Sean Carter is trying to do whatever he has to do to tie up every loose end possible because he don't want to go sit with his friend.
Real life. If it ain't real life, it ain't real life. Just a real life street star. You know what time it is.
And no, yeah, you mentioned DDG, and it's interesting, with the Haley Bailey and their connection with the Carters
Mm-hmm.
for this to fall on DDG, where he's like, it seems that if you're connected with the Carters from Megan Thee Stallion, from Halle Bailey, that
Oh no, we can go all the way back. We can go back a lot further than that. Why is Chris Brown in jail right now
oh yeah, come on,
in London?
correct. I mean, well, he did hit somebody in the head with a bottle. I mean,
Are we sure that that actually happened?
hey.
Are we sure that he was left with no choice? I'll never forget, not long after that whole foolishness between him and Rihanna, and he went to do what was it, Good Morning America, to do a performance, and they gaslit him so bad in that green room, and he freaked out on their asses, and he should have, for what they were trying to do to him. And then they made sure that was publicized. Then they just arrested him in Texas too. Last year, we talked about that, right?
Yeah, that was a fight. That was an altercation on some gang activity, I guess. I don't know.
Here's a bunch of gang for a dancing man. Not a gang. For a man that sings and dances.
Very questionable.
Let's look at the lineup. Rihanna was signed to Jay-Z. Chris Brown wasn't playing ball the way they wanted him to. The next thing you know, he gets labeled as a woman abuser, and then they put the dogs on him. Oh, you beat up a woman, and oh, you did this. It's funny because they all beat up women too, allegedly. And some I've seen. I'm just trying to figure it out. Can't nobody else be women beaters but y'all? I'm just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you wanted something. Jeez.
You got Rihanna? She done it to the and Haley is signed to the baby, which means she's signed to the Jigga Man. Her baby daddy, didn't nobody know that she was pregnant until right before the end. And then it was all wonderful and it was great. And then all of a sudden, he's not treating her right. Whoopty-whoopty-whoop. Are we sure that's real? Because she got a restraining order against him. He said that he was defending himself from her, just like Chris Brown was defending himself from Rihanna in that car. She said she had a chip too. But then again, it was also noted that that chip was too, it was broken before this incident.
Yeah.
So now we're just going back and we just snatching up everything that happened and then throwing it in there. That's what we doing. Keke Palmer and her old dude.
Yeah.
Also attached to the Jigga Man and the Diddler. And from what I remember, Keke's baby daddy is also a Diddyite as well and been messed over by the Diddler. Allegedly. And then the whole thing blew up with Usher disrespecting that man all over his woman. You see, do you see how they put their little minions out there?
Yeah, I see. Jeez.
Why is it? And then it brings us back to Megan and Tory. Why he always putting these whack ass bitches on men that he can't control? Or men that tell him no. And then the next thing you know, they tell him no, and then everybody's in court. Everybody's a woman beater. Everybody's got restraining orders. Guess what? As long as he's got that restraining order on him, he can't legally carry firearm, which means if anybody run up on him, oops, liquid handcuffs, paper handcuffs.
Come on.
That's what they do.
Now,
Now
Jagger,
DDG is like Tory.
give me your take on this, because again, to hear that news the morning of this
The
trial
Mexicans,
beginning,
it was the Mexicans that done it, right?
that's what they're saying. Yeah, they
It
put it.
was a Mexican. It made Ghana
Yeah.
cartel.
All right, there you
It's
go.
just amazing to me. It's amazing to me. Sean Carter is trying to do whatever he has to do to tie up every loose end possible because he don't want to go sit with his friend. Interesting. Why is everybody not talking about the elephant, or should I say the camel in the room?
No, not the camel. Tory Lane's father had said we need to be looking that way. He tried to tell us we
I
need to
tried
be
to tell
looking
him
that way.
too. And instead, his lawyer that was supposed to be representing him, who failed beyond belief, ended up with a television series called Reasonable Doubt. Let's just be real. How many times have y'all heard me say he didn't do that?
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move. Hey.